Have you ever hired a contractor to do work in your home and it turned out to be a disaster? Well, hello there. My name is Wanda Brown. I'm a professional interior designer and I've been helping people create beautiful homes and spaces for over 30 years now. And I have hired my fair share of contractors over the years. Today I'm going to give you my top 4 rules or tips for hiring the right contractor for your next project. Number 1. Well, before I start with number 1, I'm going to give you a bonus that seems to be pretty obvious, but a lot of people don't do this. I always say, ask your trusted friends or family members who've had the same or similar work done in their home for a referral with someone that they have had success with. That's always a great place to start. Okay, now on to tip number 1. Number 1, you want to do your homework and verify that the person you are about to hire is licensed to do the work you're hiring them to do in your home. So, you need to go to your state's website and find out if the work they're about to do requires a license. And if it does require a license, you want to verify that their company is actually licensed by your state. Don't go by their word. Don't go by what people tell you. You need to verify this information yourself. And so, for example, in my state, if you are a plumber or you're doing plumbing work in a person's home and it's more than $600, you're required to have a master plumber's license. Same is true with an electrician. If it's more than $600, they must be a master electrician in order to do that work. Also, other areas don't necessarily require a master's license, but they may require a builder's license or a maintenance and alterations license in order to do the work in your home. So for example, if someone is going to be laying tile for you or maybe installing a backsplash, if it's more than $600, in my state, you are required to have a maintenance and alterations license in order to do that work. And what that license does, it verifies the state has vetted them and made sure that they have the skills and qualifications in order to perform the work that they are saying they're going to do for you. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is you want to make sure the contractor that you hire is insured to do the work they're about to do in your home. Again, the honor system is great, but don't go with the honor system. You want to ask to see the document. If they do not have a document to show you, you want to get their insurance company's information from them, and then you want to do your due diligence and call and verify that their insurance is enforced during the time period that they are going to be working in your home. Believe me, if there is a problem and you need to make a claim against their insurance, you don't want to wait until that happens to know that this person is actually insured and that your claim will actually be paid. So always, always, always verify that they have insurance. The third tip is you want to get a signed contract. Now, this does not have to be complicated. Your contractor can simply put something in writing, very simply stated exactly what they're going to do and exactly what you're going to pay for that service. And then you both sign the document and keep a copy of it. As simple as that. If something were to go wrong, this document will protect you as well as the contractor. Or let's say if you have a question about something, you can always refer back to your contractor and your contract and say, you said you were going to do A, B, and C before I paid you. So always, always, always get a signed contract. And the tip number 4, and this is a biggie. Well, they're all biggies, but this one is huge because I see so many people do this often and it usually doesn't turn out well. Never, ever pay a contractor in full for work they've done in your home until they've completed the work to your satisfaction. Never ever pay them in full in advance is what I'm trying to say. Now you may have to pay a deposit up front to get the work started, but when it's all said and done, you never want to pay the balance in full until the work has been completed and you have verified that it is done to your satisfaction. Now I must make a confession here. I recently broke this cardinal rule that I have lived by for 30 years, and I got burned by a contractor. It was pretty bad, but it took a lot of time, effort, it cost me money, it was not pretty, and I will never do this again. It was a person that I trusted and I've used before in the past, but the work did not turn out the way it has always turned out. So never ever pay in full until you verify that the work is completed and it's done to your satisfaction. Now I have one more bonus for you. When it comes to paying a contractor, one of the reasons you never ever want to pay in full, see, a lot of people think the way you think. You may think if I pay them in full, they're going to put my job at the top of their list and they're going to get in here and get it done really quick and it's going to be done. Well, that's not usually how it works. If you pay in full for the work, I'm not saying they won't come back and do the work. They very well probably will come back. But the question is when. They've already got your money. Your money is there. They just need to do the work. Now they can go on and go on and get other jobs and start working on those jobs. Maybe someone's paying them a deposit and then a balance. Your work is there. It may end up down the totem pole, down the list. So never, ever pay them in full. Now, I want you to know that this video is in no way, shape, or form intended to bash contractors. Believe me, I could not do what I do without them. And I work with some wonderful contractors. They do excellent work. And I appreciate what they do. They have their license. They are insured. We always get a written contract. And I always pay the balance once the work is done completely. So, not to bash contractors. This is just to help you to have a successful relationship with the next contractor that you hire. So if this information has been helpful for you, I'm happy to hear that. And if you know someone who might be about to hire a contractor, share this information with them. I'm sure they would appreciate getting this knowledge. Again, my name is Wanda Brown. If you would like to reach out to me and if you need some interior design services, you can click the link and contact me and send me an email. I would love to talk with you about your project. So thank you again for watching and have a blessed day.